We are on C, and C, we were talking about the order of operations. So you can label that in your table of contents. I have too many table of contents going. Just barely squeaked it in there. All right, so an operation is a mathematical process. So things like addition, subtraction are operations. Dividing, etc. And order means a way of doing things. So here's operation. So if you put things in alphabetical order, you're putting them in a certain way based on the letters of the alphabet. So if we take a problem like 3 plus 4 times 2. So one order or way of doing things is to go from left to right. That is how we read. And if we were to go from left to right, we would get 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. So one answer could be 14. But if we were to say this represents a story, so this being that I had 3 pieces of candy, and then my other friend had 4 pieces of candy, and then we had a third friend who had twice as much candy as both of us put together. Now these numbers mean something, and so it matters what order we do things in. So we would, before we would multiply, we would combine these two. 3 plus 4 is 7, and then we would do that times 2. But another story the numbers could tell is that Another story the numbers could tell is that I had 4 pieces of candy, and my friend had twice as much as I did, and that a third friend had 3 more than twice as much. And so now in this case, if I have 4 pieces and I have a friend that has twice as much, that friend would have 8 pieces, and 3 more than 8 would be 11. So another answer is 11. So then the question is, which one's right? Well, that's why mathematicians have come to agree on an order of operations, and we always do things in this order. So first, P, if there are any parentheses, you do the parentheses first. Anything in parentheses gets done first. If there are parentheses inside the parentheses, then you work from inside out, the most inside working out. Next, you do exponents. So if you have 2 to the second power, you have to figure that out first before you can move on. Or if you have something in parentheses that then you square, you got to figure out what's in the parentheses and then you can square it. Okay? Then we have multiplication or division. Now, multiplication and division are on the same level. They're equally important. So in this case, we kind of need a tiebreaker. And the tiebreaker is moving from left to right. So whatever shows up first, you do first. So if there's a multiplication problem over here and then a division over here, you'll do the multiplication first and then eventually do the division. And lastly is adding and subtracting. Again, they are on the same level. They're of the same importance. So we go from left to right based on order. One way that you hear people remember this is please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I can't remember some of the other ones. I have kids make them up sometimes over the years, so I don't know what is in there. All right, so let's do a couple of examples. So if I have 8 times 4 minus 2, I don't have any parentheses. I don't have any exponents. I have multiplication, so I do multiplication first. 8 times 4 is 32 minus 2. I don't have any division. I don't have addition, subtraction. 32 minus 2 is 30. So there's my answer. Notice how I'm rewriting the problem after each step. Let me find another example. There we go. So if we have another one that's, oops. Okay. This we have a lot. So we have some parentheses. We do what's in the parentheses first. The parentheses say 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. Now 10 is going to be squared. We still have to divide by 4 plus 15. So now we did our parentheses. Now we're into exponents. 10 to the second power is 10 times 10. 10 times 10 is 100. 100 divided by 4 plus 15. Okay, last we have division left and addition left. So we did parentheses, exponents, now multiplication or division. We have division, so we do that next. 100 divided by 4 is 25. And then last we get to addition. 25 plus 15 is 40. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll check it.